Now, joining me to unpack what the expectations are is, of course, Mandla Masango, Iwinga, Kaizer Chiefs, as well as Captain Fantastic. It is Lekgwathi. Gentlemen, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us, and good morning to you and to all the viewers at home.
Let me start with the home team today, Kaizer Chiefs. Mandla, a very important game for Kaizer Chiefs. Also, just looking at the previous results coming into this game, quite a lot of motivation from losing 2-1 to Stellenbosch FC, but nothing motivates players, and I think you can speak to this more than a Soweto Derby.
Morning, Vuisa, and morning to the viewers at home. Yeah, I think the last game doesn't mean a lot when you're going into the derby match, because what happened in the past cannot affect the future. So today I'm sure the boys are ready to give my fellow skipper here a hiding.
Skipper, let's then bring you into the conversation. Orlando Pirates also a shaky start at the beginning of the season, great momentum after that, and then of course the two last games, not quite the results the Buccaneers would have wanted. So this one also an important fixture for Pirates to bounce back into winning ways against fierce rivals.
I think you said it. They need to regroup, and go back to the winning ways as they want to challenge the league. And I think this year they're the favourite. And playing Kaizer Chiefs, a derby is like winning, it's playing the cup final, winning the cup final. So I think, yeah, they need to regroup and bounce back and go back to the winning ways. And it's the opportunity because of both teams. I think Chiefs, they're not doing well. Like Pirates, they're doing well. It's unfortunately, they lost the two games, which is key games, the loser. But I have faith that today they're going to regroup and go back to their winning ways.
And I'm excited that I have two of you here that have experienced the intensity, the energy, the passion that comes with a Soweto Derby. Mandla, talk to me about likely what this week has looked like from a player point of view. We heard in the press conference the coaches telling us, hey, players are arriving different at training this week because people are putting their hands up. They want to make that starting 11. They want to ensure that they're on the bench to be brought in as super subs if they have to. What does the typical week leading into the Soweto Derby look like from a player point of view?
I think every player wants to play this match. It's one of the greatest match that you will see in the Betway Premiership. And if you're giving 100% during the week leading to the derby match, you give 120% or even 200% so that you can be able to convince the coaches to give you a head start.
And on your side, Lucky, typically at Orlando Pirates, what would the build-up to the derby look like? Are those training sessions intense? Are you taking it light? What does it look like?
A special game. Even injured players, they'll come, they'll come back and train. That week, you start to focus on Monday, and obvious, as a senior player, you make sure you play your role, because you find that there's new players, there's young stars, so you must encourage them, make them to feel, to have confidence, because of a derby, it can build you, at the same time, it can, they say to destroy you. There's always pride at stake and there's breaking rights. It's all about history, and a derby, it's for the supporters. And like no Betway, I give him back, encourage supporters, to come to the stadium. There's, meter, where a supporter it will win a Betway merchandise. Like today at the stadium, whenever they see Betway activation, they just go there and win the Betway merchandise. And there's Bonisen win, where today it's a dial-up game where a supporter would win 25,000, but Hanale a Betway account would win 50,000. Just imagine having 50 rand in your account. Then after the derby, you win 50,000. You have 50,000 and 50 rand in your account. So yeah, that's Betway, and pick up to them.
That's very exciting because it's going to be a Kaizer Chiefs fan that walks away with that prize. But speak to me, Amanda, about how important 3 points is going to be today, because we look at two teams that are certainly still fighting for that title. Yes, they are separated by 8 points at the moment, but Kaizer Chiefs has those 2 games in hand, and a victory here can start being the first step in closing that gap.
I think it's one trophy that has eluded Kaizer Chiefs for a while, and I think they are closer than before. And as you've seen how eager their supporters are, they bought tickets within 2 hours, and that's a record. And we urge supporters to come very early, to avoid delaying the game, And like as I think said something that is important, as culling as well, Kaizer Chiefs culling, they have also a champion zone where supporters that come early, they can win incentives. And there's also entertainment at 12, like pre-match, at the champion zone, Team Express, Vigor Deep, just to keep the supporters ready for the match. And also there's Buhle during halftime, and as well as the big one. Imagine winning all expenses paid trip to the World Cup. So one Amakosi fan stands a chance.
All right, let's talk about from an Orlando Pirates point of view. We know they've only conceded 7 goals in the league this season. Kaizer Chiefs not far behind them, conceding just 8. Who are those key players you're looking to see today, who you are excited to see turn up? I mean, we've seen some of those clips on social media going, it's going to be a day for the youngsters to step up. When you look at your Mufukeng, you look at your Vilakazi on the other side. From your vantage point, when you look at Orlando Pirates, who are those players that are going to make a difference?
The last derby, we say youngsters, and they showed that, what, they are capable of playing in a derby. Mufukeng and Chavalas, and I was so impressed about their performance, Abu Duba. And now, I think you spoke about the goalkeepers, the clean sheet. I think today it's all about the goalkeepers. Both Peterson, he want to go to... Everyone was saying he must go to Bafana setup. Chain is in the Bafana setup. So, obvious, they want to maintain that as World Cup is coming. I think today's game, it's going to be all about goalkeepers. But one thing for sure about Pirates, they are not a one-man team. So, to call a name of one player, I think they're playing as a team. That's why they're winning. Even the coach, he's their 13th player, he's playing with them.
He celebrates.
He's always celebrating, doing chest rap, and he's a player.
Chest rap the ball on the touchline. A quick one, your starting 11. I've got 30 seconds, let's go.
Peterson.
Yes.
Monyane. Fabian. Fabian's son, Aiden. Paseka.
Yeah.
Tele. Mabue. Serino. Tutuzi Shabalala.
Gonzalez. You've got 9
Very short,
players.
very short.
2.
You're missing 2. Let's come to you, like you're starting 11.
Chain.
Yes?
Goalkeeper Chain, left back Otto, right back Van Rooyen, centre back, both centre back Siema and CBC, 2 midfielders, Makaula and Mbata, and attacking Mufokeng, Apolis, Moremi, and
who's your striker?
Wana.
Okay, Evidence Mahopa is the man striking. Of course, Orlando Pirates did mention.
Sorry. Why are you struggling with 2 players?
No, I'm not struggling. It's because we beat them with 9 players.
With 9 players, he says. Of course, so we did put out that question of the day to you, just to get your thoughts in terms of what the expectations are in the Soweto Derby. What do you think the scoreline is going to be? Let's take a look at some of those thoughts. Moss saying Kaizer Chiefs 1, Orlando Pirates 0. Getting straight to the point in terms of that scoreline. Bramoro saying, for the sake of noise pollution and food spoilage, I pray it ends in a 3-3 draw. We can't survive the jubilation and humiliation if one wins. Bramoro is a true lover of football. And then Zakir Madiba is saying Orlando Pirates a 3-0 victory against the Kaizer Chiefs. Mickey Maraba saying, I'm expecting a win for Amakosi. Good luck to the Pefeni boys. Siabulela here saying, good morning, Lisa Wilson, the entire team and viewers at home. As a Kaizer Chiefs fan, I want nothing less than a win, but we currently don't have the capacity to beat the Bucks. They are superior to us in many ways. This is another loss for us. A draw would be our best result. How, Kosi? Trevor is saying, morning guys, I predict a draw this afternoon between Chiefs and Orlando Pirates 1-1. All right, we'll take a look at the last one. Mxolisi is saying, morning live, Pirates 3, Kaizer Chiefs 1. It's very interesting getting some of those thoughts in terms of predicting a draw. Shaba and Dr. Kumalo yesterday also saying they're seeing a draw. Happy Jale saying a 2-1 victory in favor of Orlando Pirates. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely amazing. Former Kaizer Chiefs player Mandla Masango, as well as former Orlando Pirates player and captain Lekgwathi joining us. Let's take you through to an ad break. Morning live back with you after this.